Before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by Pro Guides. If you are dedicated to improving as a player, I highly recommend you check them out. Link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickey C, aka TheLoLHounds, and today we have a build guide on the highest ranked Twitch main on the EUW server. He is currently ranked 33 in Challenger. So this Twitch main goes by the summoner name Rat in real life. I found that he had two accounts, one in Challenger and one in Masters. The Challenger account has a 69% win rate on Twitch and the Masters account has a 77% win rate. He mainly plays Twitch as a jungler, but he also plays him as an AD carry. So I'll go over both roles. Also, I will quickly mention that I found out that he has a Twitch channel, so link in the description if you are interested in checking that out. Anyway, this video will focus on his build, runes, masteries, skill order, and at the end I'll quickly go over his starting jungle path on Twitch. The main thing with Twitch now in the new season is you do not want to build Ghostblade anymore on him. It used to be a core item on Twitch, but the removal of the attack speed buff from the active means it is no longer viable or worth taking on pretty much all AD carries. So make sure you keep that in mind. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this build guide. So first of all, summoner spells. Nothing fancy, smite and flash on jungle Twitch and heal and flash on AD carry Twitch. Moving on to his masteries. He takes 18-12-0 with his keystone mastery being Warlord's Bloodlust. Now prior to the preseason changes, he was taking Fervor of Battle, but since the change to Fervor and the new season, he started taking Warlords instead. The only difference between his jungle Twitch and AD carry Twitch masteries is with jungle, he takes Runic Affinity instead of Secret Stash. Basically that means he takes Biscuits on AD carry Twitch. As for his runes, he takes 9 AD reds, 9 armor yellows, 9 attack speed blues, and 3 attack speed quints, and that is the same for both roles. So nice and simple. You guys can just pause the video and copy them if you want to. Now onto his actual item build. So I'll start with his jungle build first. Starting items, he would start with a hunter's machete and a refillable potion. Then his first back would usually be around the 3-minute mark, and he would look to get a skirmisher saber to start building into his Blood Razor. He never buys warrior on Twitch, so Blood Razor is definitely the best option right now. Core items would be Blood Razor, Runan's Hurricane, and then an Infinity Edge in that order. His preferred boots are Berserker Greaves, and he would usually upgrade his boots after he completes his jungle item. As for his final build, something along the lines of Blood Razor, Berserker Greaves, Runan's, Infinity Edge, Lord Dominic's Regards, and a Bloodthirster. Other items he would consider would be Phantom Dancer, Blade of the Rune King if the enemy is building a lot of health, Mortal Reminder if they have a lot of healing champs, and a Maw of Malmortius if they are AP heavy. He also sometimes bought Ninja Tabbies as a jungler. You would usually see this against champions such as Vayne, Draven, Kindred, or just a full AD team comp in general. Now onto his AD carry build, which is more or less very similar, just without the jungle item. Starting items would be Doran's Blade and a health pot. For his first back, he much prefers getting an 80 item straight up, so for example a BF sword would be the best first back. Otherwise he would look to get a pickaxe or even a cutlass. Once he gets his BF sword, he usually tries to finish Runen's Hurricane before finishing his Infinity Edge. However, if he did get a Cutlass on his first back, he would then look to finish the Blade of the Rune King first. His third item would then either be a Phantom Dancer or a Static Shiv. An example of a final build would be Runen's Hurricane, Infinity Edge, Berserker Greaves, Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster, and a Lord Dominic's Regards. Other items he would consider would be a Blade of the Rune King instead of Bloodthirster, Static Shiv instead of Phantom Dancer, and Mortal Reminder instead of Lord Dominic's Regards. Now onto his skill order. For both roles he would start E, then Q, then W level 3, max E first, Q second, W third, and his ultimate whenever he can. Finally, onto his starting jungle path. He always looked to start red buff and then gank level 2 through the mid lane. As you can see in this game, he ganks level 2 versus a level 1 Ezreal, and then straight away he walks straight top lane and gank top before picking up blue buff, which gave his team a very strong early game lead. So basically what he would do is get the red buff and then gank level 2 as much as possible, and then if nothing's happening he would go and get his other buff or continue to farm in the jungle. So I think Twitch jungle with the level 2 cheese at the moment is a decent pick. With your ganks, you just got to make sure you stealth before entering a bush near the lane that likely has a ward so you don't get spotted. This makes Twitch ganks kind of like Evelyn ganks, so keep that in mind. Basically on Twitch jungle, you just want to constantly gank as often as you can early game. Anyway, that is the highest ranked EU West Twitch player and his build. I definitely recommend trying out Twitch in either the jungle or AD carry position. He has a pretty good win rate at the moment and is a very strong champion. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, drop that like button, and as always, have a nice day.